Yeah, okay, go.
Happy New Year
To you. That sounds like a happy birthday. By
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that sounds like
But-
Christmas. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I spaced out. It's been a long day.
It's been a long day,
Yes.
right? Okay, but OK Jaanu, and it's all ready.
Yes.
And my first question, I'm going to hit the juggler, okay? Because this is about a live-in relationship. So how cool are you and your parents, which is the most important thing at the end of the day, for a live-in relationship?
How cool am I with a living relationship? You know, I'm cool, but I am very attached to living with my parents. And my parents would also be cool, I think, with me if I ever want to be in a living relationship. But I do have that option from my father because he said, if you want to bring your husband home to stay, you can.
No, but husband home to फिर शादी हो गई. Yeah, I'm talking about live-in relationship.
Yeah, so
Because that's a totally different ball game. I mean, the average Hindustani
हाँ.
says that okay, बेटों की या बच्चों की whatever it is, शादी करा देनी चाहिए. That's the end of the story.
average Hindustani.
Yeah. So
Okay.
how do we go beyond that?
How do we go
I mean, at the
beyond
end of the day, I'm sure at some point in time your parents are going to tell you, okay, now guys, it's time you got married. Whether you brought somebody home, didn't bring somebody home, how the kinetics of it are different. But what I mean, with your parents, how does that work with somebody like that?
Well, with my parents, I'm completely open to the idea of a living relationship. I haven't been in one so far, but I'm completely open to the idea of it if I feel like it's something I would like to do, and if the person I'm with is someone I'm interested in living in with, then I'm sure my parents would support me no matter what.
You know, there's this whole thing in this movie about the trial and error bit.
Right.
In the sense that you're trying it out. Is that a good idea? Because see, it's about commitment at the end of the day. That's how I look at it. Whether you're in whichever kind of relationship you are. So a trial and error, isn't that a dangerous thing to go?
But I think
कि अगर मेरा career call करेगा तो मैं चली जाऊँगा.
I think
You know what I
realistically,
mean?
every relationship is a trial and error.
Yeah.
It either succeeds or it doesn't.
And if you never try, you never know.
Ay, shabash.
So a live-in relationship is a trial only. Some people look at it as a precursor to getting married to that person.
Right.
They live in with them to see whether they're compatible in every way or not. So I think every relationship is a gamble at the end of the day.
And it's living it somewhere, whichever way you like.
Exactly.
Okay, what were the things that you kind of learned from this movie? Because this is a movie which very few people actually go through in real life.
Right.
But if you've done the movie, then you know what are the kinetics of it. So one, what are the pluses of doing something like this? And two, what are the minuses?
Of being a part of a film like this, you mean?
No, being part of a live-in relationship.
Oh, I think there are many pluses. You know, if I were ever in a living relationship, I would want my own bathroom.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I would want my own separate bathroom, if that
Right.
would be an option.
Right. Is there something with the seat up and seat down in this movie?
Possibly.
There is. Okay.
Possibly.
You're not telling me.
Possibly. But yeah, so that would be one thing. But I think that there are many pluses and they're also living in together. Now, I would imagine, like you get to come back to somebody you love, and you can cuddle for as long as you want, and all of that.
What
Yeah.
about you?
You share the bills.
That's an important one,
bad.
right?
Not so bad.
The accountancy at the end of the day kicks in.
Yeah, I know the thing is that I've never been in
That's fair.
a living relationship, so I think only once you've gone through an experience, you know what the pros and cons are,
Yeah.
and you find out the intricacies of what all of it is. But yeah, you know, I have friends that are in successful living relationships, and I have those whose relationships have been ended because of it. So I think whichever way it goes, it gets you closer to understanding whether that person is right or wrong for you.
Right. Okay. Now you are comparing yourself with a couple who are married in this movie, right? That's
In a sense.
Naseeruddin Shah and Leela
In a
Samson's
sense.
characters. So what do you learn from that end of the movie? In the sense that they're already in a relationship, it's a very comfortable. I've just seen the South Indian version, so that's how it goes there. So I'm assuming it's approximately the same.
Right.
So what do you guys learn within the movie from them?
Well, I think their marriage is portrayed as a successful marriage, a caring marriage, and it shows you all the nice sides of what marriage can be, and you
Yeah.
see it for what it is. And I think the younger couple observes that and then makes of it whatever they have to. I think that suspense will leave for.
Yeah.
For when the movie comes to the
Yes.
movie.
Yeah.
Okay, being together. Now you guys have been together through 2 movies.
Yes.
So I'm going to do the what you love and what you like and what you hate.
Okay.
Cool. So you can do love like hate, right?
Love like hate.
Yeah. Okay.
Hate is a very strong.
Okay. Love, don't like.
Love, like, don't like.
Don't like.
Love,
yeah.
like, don't like. Okay. So, okay. For instance, what is the biggest thing that irritates you about her?
Love, like, don't like?
No, not the.
Oh.
This is not the love.
Oh,
Like.
the biggest thing that irritates me. There's not much about her that irritates me, other than maybe her, like I just said, her eating very, very slowly. She eats painfully slow.
But if you were in a relationship, you had to get used to that.
Yeah, no choice.
What about him? What about him that you don't like?
Same with very. I mean, there's nothing that I don't really like about him. I think he's amazing. But I would say the opposite of what he's just said, because he eats really fast. He is like, look, done. And I'm still like on my third or fourth bite, I think. So it just seems like that. So yeah, I wish he could eat slower.
Okay, one character of his that you would like.
In real life.
Yeah, in real life. One character that he has that you would like.
That I would want.
Characters
Yeah,
played
for
in
yourself.
films.
No. Character.
Meaning?
Characteristic.
Characteristic.
Yeah.
That he can fall asleep really quickly. And I struggle to fall asleep.
Okay. What about you?
Characteristic of hers. Whatever she eats, again back to food for some reason, whatever she eats, she makes very tasty. You know, like I'm a little bit of a rudimentary eater. I'll just take the chicken, I'll put the chapati, she makes every bite so like tasty that I think that's what takes her 5 minutes to make a bite. But yeah,
maybe that's the good way out.
Yes.
Also, it helps you keep slim, by the way. It does. And that's the nutrition end of
That's
it.
what you think. That's what she's wearing the jacket to cover
all the layers of fat.
Yeah.
Come on, Eddie. You know better than that. Yeah.
But even though he eats fast, he also really loves food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What's it about love that is in him? Is there an element of love in him? If so, what's that element of love?
Love him.
Meaning?
That you like?
Meaning?
Something that you'd like in a partner.
Oh.
Okay.
His sense of humor.
Okay. What about you?
She's very caring. She cares for people around her. She's caring. Caring is good.
Okay, so then you kind of get 10 on 10. So, is this a relationship made in heaven? Is my question to you next.
Find out on the 13th,
On the 13th
of Jan.
How did I know this was going to end on the 13th of Jan? I'm sorry, but it's going to end on the 13th. Or it begins on the 13th of Jan.
Yes.
Whichever we'd like to look at it. But all the best, guys, and hope
Thank
this
you.
movie rocks. It is the first of the new year.
Yes.
But before you go, I want you to do something. And it's not a Hamma song, but any other song from the movie that you think is a love ballad. And I know that both of you can do it because you both are good singers.
Enna Sona is the only one, but Arijit Singh, with the wonderful voice that he has,
Yeah.
set the bar a little too high.
Little too high.
Okay, so let's drop the bar only for once.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
let us actors maintain some sort of mystery, now. Why are you opening all our...
Okay, but or any other song that you think is a love ballad?
I think should we sing the title track? 1, 2
That's
lines.
very tough. I don't know how to do it.
धीरे धीरे जरा प्यार से जो मिलेगा
लेना दिल पे जरा वो कम लेना ओके जानू तू दिल
Okay, great. Thank you so much,
Thank
guys.
you.
And okay, Janu, to both of you.
Thank you.
And hope that
Thank
the
you.
new year rocks for you.
Yes,
Thank
for
you.
you too.
Cheers.
You as
Thank
well.
you.
Thanks.